Activate dating, activate dating. The benefits of having a middle face. In my world, middle face means that when somebody is not too attractive or somebody is like half attractive or like not attractive, like a middle face, you know what I mean? In my case, I get a lot of men's and women say, oh dude, you got a really handsome face, or you look great. I have girls calling me, oh he's cute, I'm gonna keep going back to him. You know, even in service place and in personal life, you know, some of the past girls also keep calling you back because they think you're attractive or you're their type, right? But again, if you're bad looking, there's a lot of benefits. I have a video probably I already made before or probably coming soon. But let me tell you the benefit. These are some top benefits of having a middle face, okay? Let's begin. Like and subscribe before, but here we go. Number one is you see both sides of the world. You see how people react when you look messy. Like, you know, when you don't do your hairs and stuff and you just wake up and you just show up on a coffee shop and you see how they act, the behind the register person, the woman, even the gym or the woman or the service worker who never spoke to you, you're gonna see how they react, or they can even mean to you. They can even mess up your coffee. They can even mess up your product. Even the woman out there's so many micro racism women out there, like you'll be so surprised. I have a video coming about that, right? So you're gonna see how terrible they are. It can also get you angry too. Like imagine, you know, somebody's being ignored or somebody's being all of that, you know, blah blah blah, you know. That's one side of the story. And then when you look really good with the same face, if you just fix up a little bit of things, so if you just put an eyeliner as a woman, or if you wear nice clothing, nice shoes, and you just show up on a simple places, right, like a gym, you're gonna see the woman who never spoke to you or the man who never spoke to you this time, like, oh hey, you know, yeah, don't worry, I'll give you this one as a BOGO, or I'm not gonna charge you for hazelnut or French vanilla, I'll give you for free. I'm like, whoa, you never did this on last 2 years. Why would you do that? This is also kind of like, I think it's kind of like a micro racism too also. It's like, you know, that's like so visually judgy, and women do this all the time, right? When you look good, you see both sides, you know. When you look good, when you're middle face, see, sometimes you can turn bad looking, and then sometimes you can look good looking, and you can see both sides of it. That's the benefits of that. And number two is this. Number two is that it's kind of like a double agent. So you can also focus on nerdy activities like programming, editing and all that stuff, or maybe a library girl. And then also when you clock in, or when you do have to dress up, or when you do have to line up, then you become a model. Like, you know, this is a very one great thing about me is that when I not clock in, you will see some of my face like natural, and I don't even hide that on Instagram. I just throw it out there. Even this one could be that too, right? When I'm not on the city, when I'm not doing girls modeling, I could be just a simple guy just wearing simple sandals and going outside to, like, you know, whatever, coffee shops or anything. But when I clock in, when I have to see my clients, you will be surprised who I turn, you know, and they were like, whoa, I have like babies like go like, who is he? Like, you know, I have people who barely speak English. They love to communicate with me. It's like, whoa, how you synchronize with our vibe? You know, it's like, we came to America, we never met somebody like you. And you don't even speak our language. So who are you? Where are you from? You know, it's almost like a double agent. You get it? So that's the benefits of that. And you can do both sides. You can do boring stuff and you can become the center of stage. It's like a backstage and front of the house. Kind of like a server and kitchen. Back of the house, front of the house. Kind of like that. Like it's a bartending, but the back bartending. You know, you're the center of stage. It's like that. Okay, number two is, this is interesting. Watch this. Is that ever happened to you? You end up dating same partner twice. One time you dated her 5 years ago, and then when you got rebranded, you dated her second time, and in many cases, the same girl or some other girl, you end up meeting her 3 times, but she does not know that that's you. All right, and she already forgot, because this girl is also crazy too, because the thing is, they meet so many guys, they don't even know who was their first crush, you know. I actually did that experiment multiple times, is that the girls, if you see her second time, these girls are talking so many guys, they lose track, you know. They don't even know that let's say if you curse them out, or if you broke their heart, they will even forget that. Like, you know, if you rebrand yourself a little bit or new haircut, they will literally forget. This is another benefit of having a middle face, that you can show the boring version from you. And if she rejected you, like, yo dude, you're so boring, you look so bad looking, whatever, and then you can clock in or don't clock in, but like, you know, you rebrand yourself in a stylish, and whoa, you're definitely my type. Like, but that's kind of like a Superman, you know, or like a Peter Parker. It's the same type of thing. It's like a double agent again. Okay, next tip is this is the next benefits of having a two face, you know, middle face, is that you're less distracted. I think it's kind of sounds like the second part, tip number 2, but the next step is this: you are less distracted. As I was saying, that it's almost like a double agent. You can be back of the house and front of the house. You're less distracted. You can do the important stuff, office work, boring work, and all that stuff. You can do that because you're less distracted, that you have the middle phase. You're not too good looking and you're not too bad looking. So you can do this side of the work, a lot of important office work, technicians work, plumbing, whatever. And then when you do want to turn attractive, then you can do too much of this, so of fun, attentions, girls, guys, getting this, a lot of social status, right? But if this is too much, if too much popularity, a lot of people want, boys and girls want attention, you get a lot of attentions. And if you don't do the technical stuff or the work, the boring work that's gonna get you success in future, if you keep getting this thing, if you're getting too much popular, if you're getting too much invitations and too much party and not this, you're gonna miss out this, which is the boring stuff. So when you look bad, or that's why I say, if you're ugly, you're very lucky. If you're bad looking, you're very lucky. You might struggle on this side, I understand, but a lot of rich people, even the billionaire, even like some of these famous rich people that you see internet fame, they don't really look so good, believe it or not. There's a reason why they don't look good. And they don't want to look good. They could make themselves look better, right? But they don't. Maybe 1 or 2 times on a red carpet. A lot of the CEO, they got the face. It's like they like, I think I look better than them, to be honest. So when you're middle phase, you can clock in as a boring work. We're gonna get you your future set up, and then you can become a party guy, party animals at the same time. But if you only look good for all this social status and party, then when you do want the simple life, like basic life, then these people gonna bother you, like, oh, aren't you the one from the party? Aren't you the DJ guy from there? Aren't you the bartender? Didn't you do my fashion last week? Oh no, I want you to leave me alone, because right now I want to be the simple guy with the simple outfits. That's it. So that's the benefits of having this double agent. It's like, think about the cops. Why the cops cannot serve on the same community they live. The police, the NYPD, I know a lot of the police, they live one place, but they serve completely other borough. Think about their life. If they would have clocked in on their police, the local neighborhood precinct, and then they serve on the same location, we would all know who's the cops and who's not the cops. Or he's the cops, don't talk. Like, for their privacy and safety, this is even their life could be in risk. So understanding that way, right? The police agents, they have to be in the other borough. It's almost like that, okay? So this is the benefit of the middle phase. There's, I think, more benefits of it. The last thing I would want to wrap it up with is that you can see the double side of the life. Okay, because a lot of attractive influencers, a lot of models, they only see one side of the life and they don't see the poor side of the life. But when you do this, even you could be rich and bad looking, you can still see the double side of the life. Okay, and a lot of bad looking YouTuber, Instagram models, they do this type of social experiment videos all over the TikTok. Okay, so like and subscribe. If you're bad looking, if you think that, yeah, I'm really bad looking, listen, you're much more lucky. You can get done even quicker and better, and you will have less distraction. And trust me, when I used to have a lot of friends, I missed out a lot of things. Trust me, I did not do a lot of things. Like, I just went to one event yesterday, and I came home and it's like 10:30, and I'm like, my God, I supposed to make 3 videos, and guess what? I did not make 3 videos, and I did not polish up my past videos. I used to have a moment like that almost 7 days in a row. Okay, so I'm very glad. If you have low social status, like nowadays, you don't need any friends, to be honest. Like, it's better you don't get invited. Better, I said that multiple times on my previous video. You want to take a look. All right, anyway, so that's the benefits of not looking good, but there's so many ways you can make yourself look good, and it is getting cheaper and cheaper and easier. I mean, you want to like and subscribe, join my fashion channel. This is gonna be on a this is gonna be on a dating channels, I think. All right, peace out, over.